Hi everybody, welcome to another segment of Moschetto Yoga. It's been a couple of weeks. I was on an every week schedule at first when I started making these videos, but now they've been every other week. But let me know if you have any questions or you have any requests for poses for the next video. I'll put the information below. I'm like pointing below in the comments or description. It's ellenmoschettoyoga@gmail.com. You can email me. I also have a Facebook page, same name, Ellen Moschetto Yoga. That's also my Instagram. So if you want to get in touch, ask me any questions. And then on my social media stuff like Facebook and Instagram, I have some information coming up about an upcoming retreat that's free of charge, but I'll be doing some live Zoom classes over Memorial Day weekend. So definitely drop me a note if you're interested in that. So we're gonna get started. I'm in a different space. I have a stopper and a starter for the camera. A couple of new things since the last episode. I got a new headband too. It's a rainbow. See? Roy G. Biv. Alright, yoga. Alright, so we're going to start standing up tonight. And we're going to begin with the feet about a little wider than the hip distance apart. Toes straight ahead to start. And we're just going to start nice and loose and just swaying the arms front and back. Good. Just loosening up through the shoulders. I'm swaying a little bit through the heels, taking the weight into one heel, then the other. Rocking a little bit side to side. Swaying the arms. All right, I'm going to come back to stillness with the feet. And I'm just going to weight down through the heels. The toes are even coming up a little bit. Starting to activate the muscles in the legs, squeezing the glutes, squeezing the thighs, and dropping slowly, dropping the toes down now. So now the weight is through the entire bottom of the foot, from toes to heel. It's a nice little press down. And then we'll keep the arms light. We'll just sway those again. Front and back, side to side. All right, good. Now we're going to bring that sway into the shoulders. We'll bring some big circles going back. Excellent. And some big circles going forward. And drop the arms down by our sides. Shoulders are neutral and relaxed. Very nice. So we'll begin to breathe with the mouth closed. And we're taking the breath in with the nose and letting the breath out with the nose. Good. We're breathing in and breathing out. Good. You keep breathing. Very nice. Just let the muscles relax. You can keep shaking out the hands. Just shaking out the legs a little bit. Going to get into that nice steady flow of breath, taking the breath in with the nose and letting the breath go. All right, just bring the arms into it. Continue to warm up the arms and the shoulders. Our inhales, we're going to bring palms up. Okay, our inhales, it's almost like you're scooping up the air, and then the exhales pushing it back down. All right, so inhale, palms up, scoop up. Exhale, palms down, push down. See if you can start to bring the arms further up on the inhale and further back on the exhale. Scoop in and push out. One more time. Scoop in, push out. And again, take those arms to a neutral place. Shake them out first. All right. Breathing in, we'll take the arms up overhead. Breathing out, let's bend the knees and the elbows, and we're just gonna bounce a little bit. Bounce on the heels. Very gentle. Be gentle with the knees, gentle with the hips. If this is a little bit deep for a knee bend for you to start, you just come up a little less, a little more shallow on the knee bend. If you're warmed up already, you can take it down. All right, we're gonna come back up. Good. Drop the arms, shake them out. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. All right, we're just gonna keep those shoulders low at a neutral place and just gently begin to take the chin right and left. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. Keep breathing, moving slowly, moving gently. Good. Just going side to side. All right, let's take it to your right one more time, to your left one more time, and return to the middle. All right, very nice. And we're just going to continue to warm up the knees and hips a little by taking the toes out to the sides. Okay. Inhale the arms up, and when we exhale, palms come together. We bend the knees and bend the elbows. Good. You're going to drop your right arm down, the right leg, palm up. Okay. You're going to turn your right toes out. Okay. So there's a bend in the back knee, a bend in the front knee to start. Okay. And we're going to do kind of a similar thing where we're scooping up and coming around. So we're taking the arm up. You're going to straighten on the up and then come back around, bend the knee, bend the elbow. Okay, so our inhale brings us up as we straighten, and our exhale brings us down as we curl. Good. Big stretch. Inhale. Come back down. Scoop. One more time. Big stretch. Inhale. Exhale down. All right, we're going to come back to center. Shake it out. We're going to go to the other side. So left palm up, just leaning. Okay. You're going to take your left toes forward, and we're going to start with both knees bent because we're starting with the arm low. And inhale, straighten. Exhale, scoop and bend. Inhale, straight. Exhale, scoop and bend. Good. Breathing out, we bend and scoop. Breathing in, we reach up and straighten the knee and elbow. Good. We're going to take it one more time. Breathe in, big stretch. Breathe out, bend the elbow, bend the knee. All right, drop that arm, straighten the leg, and we'll come back to center. Hands to the hips, and we're just rocking it out side to side. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. All right. Coming back, we're going to take our legs and feet together. Okay. Standing nice and tall. Nice little squeeze going on. The thighs squeeze together. You can squeezing the glutes together. Well, not together. I guess you're kind of squeezing them together, but just kind of squeezing. No edits. All right, we're just going to keep breathing here. Breathing in, breathing out. Feeling tall. Legs are active. Shoulders are relaxed, neutral place. Good. We're going to take a nice deep breath in. Arms come up. And on the exhale, let's fold forward. We're going to take the arms wide. Heart first. And then hinge at the hips. Keep coming down. Drop the chin toward the chest. Drop the hands toward the floor. Good. You stay right there. And you just keep breathing. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. I'm in a new space. I'm trying to create a little more room here. Good. You just keep breathing. like when we're in our forward folds, talking about creating space, I'm going to ask you to just pull the navel in and see if you can fold a little more forward on the next exhale, because you're creating some space in the navel so you can fold the upper body a little lower. And remember, bend the knees if you need to. You don't need to touch the floor. You don't need to keep the legs straight to get a nice stretch in the hamstrings. I'm going to bend the knees, and I'm just going to keep heart forward, back straight. And this is a really deep stretch right here without having to touch the floor. All right, we're going to come up nice and slow. Good. Shake it out. All right. So let's do a couple of standing poses, and then we'll take it down to the floor. We're going to take the feet wide apart, a little wider than when we started. We started a little, about hip distance apart. We're going to go a little wider. If you're able to, if your hips are up for it, if you took your arms out to the sides, ideally your ankles and wrists would line up. So that's about the distance you're going for. If that's a challenge for you, please feel free to walk the feet in a little closer. No worries. All right, we're going to cross your, it doesn't matter which arm you start with. You're going to have one hand on top and one on the bottom. Elbows touching the opposite elbow. Okay, nice deep breath in. And on the exhale, I'm going to pull the stomach in and up. So the stomach hugs in and up. Good. All right. We're going to inhale the arms up and exhale. Come down. Bring the elbows a little lower so you're curling the spine a little bit, rounding. Okay. Inhale straight. Exhale, bring it in round. Bring the belly in. I'll change the angles. You stay right where you are. So your inhale, you get a little bit of a bend in the spine. And on the exhale, you're curling up and a rounding. Okay. Inhale, a little bit of a bend. Exhale, round it out. Navel in. Good. Let's do it one more time. Inhale up. Exhale, squeeze, round, and drop the arms. We'll come back. Good. Nice deep breath in. Let it go. All right, let's do a little balancing pose. So if you have any challenges with balance, you can, luckily, the space is small, but sometimes that's a good thing because I'm right near a wall. Okay, if you need to reposition yourself to get near a wall, or you want to pause and grab a chair, please feel free. But otherwise, we're going to do a couple of balancing poses. So, just going to bend and straighten the knees a couple times, and then bring the legs together, and we're standing tall. So we're going to start with your right leg as the anchor leg. So we want to just lean the weight into the right side. So I'm going to bend this left knee and lean the weight into the right side. All right. So I'm going to work on this standing leg with you right now. So the standing leg is the right leg with the knee straight. So if you don't have any real knee issues, you really want to lock that anchor leg up. So think of your kneecap lifting, and that's going to squeeze out, that's going to firm all the muscles. Okay, so your kneecap lifts to lock, and your heel sinks to steady, right? So if you picture your leg as a line and your knee's in the middle, what's under the knee descends, what's above the knee ascends. Up, down. All right. So you see when you activate that, I don't know if you've noticed, I just automatically got a little taller and a little more steady. So I'm pressing low part of the leg down, high part of the leg up. And it just steadies and gives you a little height. All right, so we're really locking this leg up. So the muscles are squeezing firm weights through the heel. And just at your own pace, you're going to lift the left knee up. Okay. Now, if you have any balance issues or challenges and you want to hold on to a wall, or if you have a chair in front of you, no problem. Good. If you are hands free, you can bring palms together. And then for added, you could go into a little bit of a modified tree where you take the bottom of the foot to the inside of the calf. Okay. But you always maintain that strong, steady, firm anchor leg. Keep that height. Good. Oops. And if you wobble out, just come right back in. All right, we're going to bring it down and bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. All right, we're going to go for the other side. So we're leaning our weight into the left leg, bending the right knee. So we're really going to work this anchor leg, same way. So from the knee up, those muscles ascend, come up, the knee down, descend. Good, you just firm through that anchor leg. Bring that firmness to the core too. Pull the core in and up, gives you that height. And then at your own pace, you're going to take the right leg up. Okay, so just go with what step you're at. This might be the step for you. You might have your foot a little lower. You may be using a balance aid. No worries. You can also take it out to a little tree. Also, hand placement is a personal thing for you. So I'm going to take palms together. Breath steady. Nice. All right, I'm going to turn this knee forward. Take it down. Give it a little shake. Keep things loosening up. All right, very nice. So we're going to do another balancing pose. We'll do a little warrior 1 into a warrior 3. So I'm going to model it first, and then we can do it together. So make sure you can see. All right. So again, we start with the wide stance, feet wide apart. Okay. So I'm going to do, I'm going to model it first and then come back here to center, and then we'll talk it through together. So we're going to do the right side first. So I'm going to take my right toes to the right and bend into that right knee. All right. Now, warrior 1, the upper body does turn forward. Okay. So warrior 1, arms come up. All right. So the warrior 3 part, which is a balance move, you're going to drag your back foot a little closer to the front heel, and then you take the upper body over the front leg. Just go again. And my space is a little different than in the room I usually do yoga in. And again, if balance is a challenge for you, just do a little modified version. Okay, just take the upper body, use the hands, just kind of stretch the spine long. And then if you feel like you might want to challenge and take your foot up even just a little bit, go ahead. But if you want to do the full pose, you'll come in from warrior 1 and just take it down. All right. All right, shake it out. All right, so we're starting with the feet wide. So our left foot for now is just going to stay put for now. We're just going to move the right toes up and over to the right. And we're going to take the front body forward. Okay? All right. Actually, I have enough space. I think I can come from this angle. Good. So you've got your front knee bent, back leg straight, and you've turned forward with the upper body and the eyes. And then finally, to complete that warrior one, we just take the arms up near the ears. If your neck's feeling all right, you can take a look up between the hands, or you may choose to just look straight ahead. All right, here comes the balancing part. And remember, you have a few options. You can drag that back foot forward just a little bit. Heart first, just start to lower. And you take the back leg up. All right, if that's a challenge for you, keep your back leg down, but take the upper body the same way down. You can take the arms back. Good. If you want to try to get a little height in that back leg, give it a go. So it's nice, you have your options, and we're going to come back to warrior one. The arms down, we'll straighten that right knee, and we'll get ready to go to the left side. All right, so again, we start with the feet wide distance apart. We're going to keep the right foot right where it is. Left toes come up, turn. The upper body turns too, and bend that left knee. Okay, good, and arms up. So this is our warrior one. Reaching it high. All right, we're gonna go to the balance part. So you can either drag that back foot up, take it down, or you can modify keeping the back leg on the floor, but stretching the front and upper body over your leg. Or you can do somewhere in between. Good. All right, we're coming down. Arms down, straighten the knee, turn the toes. All right. And we're just gonna rock it out. Side to side. All right, let's walk it out. So we're going to bring ourselves down to sit. Again, I'm in a different space, so I'm going to make sure we can see from. Oh, good. That looks all right. I took a walk on the beach earlier, and very salty. My feet and my legs, but it feels good. All right, like it's not salty, like in a salty mood, like literally like sea salty. So it's very refreshing. All right, so we're gonna cross the legs. Okay, relax through the shoulders, and let's take the shoulders up, take them back, drop the shoulders down to a neutral place. All right, we're just gonna pause here. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. All right. I took a walk in the soft sand. My hips are feeling a little of that right now. So if your hips are tight or your knees feel a little funky, take the feet a little further away from the body. All right. Good. We're just going to pause here, breathing, steady through the breath. Good. All right. So we're going to do a little breathing similar to what we did while we were standing. So on our inhales, we're going to scoop up. And on the exhales, we're going to come down and just curl. So chin in, rounding the spine. Inhale, up. Heart forward, tailbone back. Exhale, tuck the chin around the spine. Good. One more time. Inhale, heart forward. And exhale, stomach in and round. It's a little variation on cow and cat, but just from a standing and a sitting position. To mix it up sometimes, you know. All right, so we're going to move into butterfly. So we're going to take the pinky toe side of the feet together and hold hold either your ankles. That's my preferred hold. Some people like under the toes, whether you're a toe person or an ankle person is up to you. And some people, I know, can hold onto the knees, right? You pick, choose your own adventure. All right, so I'm gonna go back to my preferred ankle hold. And there's a little pressure here with the feet pushing together, right? Keep those feet firm, they're pushing together. Spine is lengthening and tall, all right? And I'm gonna use my exhales, and I'm gonna ask you to use your exhales if you want to go a little deeper into the pose. And when I say go a little deeper, I don't know if you can see, because I have black pants on a black mat. Bring the knees a little closer to the floor on the exhale. And that's gonna just deepen that stretch in the hips, okay? So our inhale is kind of like a setup to get tall, and the exhale is where, if you choose to go deeper, that's where we go, okay? So inhale, tall, exhale, push the legs down. All right, one more time. Inhale, tall. Exhale, push those legs down. We're gonna hold here. I'm gonna hold this for a few breaths, really opening up the hips, stretching out the muscles in the inside of the thighs. And just breathing here. And relax, very nice. So we're gonna bring ourselves to table. I like to come to table, take a little roll. Some people find that a challenge. If you do, you just can take your feet out to the side and then come down. All right, so we're on hands. Hold on for a second. A wrinkle. All right, tops of the feet, palms of the hands. So you can come up or you can stay down. I'm just going to talk through for a second. Some people feel pressure on the wrists when they do these arm poses. So to take any pressure off the wrists, kind of curl the fingers up a little bit, not this much, just a little bit. Use your fingertips, the pads of the fingertips, to apply some pressure. And you're also going to squeeze the muscles in the biceps and triceps, and that's going to take pressure off the wrists. All right? So we're just going to move gently now. So we're going to go straight back with the hips, come up, and then we're just going to go opposite. Hips to one foot. I'll start with my left foot, and then hips to the right. Hips to the side to side. Good. Breathing in, breathing out. Gosh, my squeaky mat today. All right, I'm gonna come back to the middle. All right. So for you, you're looking straight ahead. I'm gonna change it up so I can look straight ahead too. Right. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna go back to the side. You stay right where you are. So we're gonna take your right leg up with the foot flexed. And we're just gonna pulse the heel up toward the ceiling. Pulse it up, pulse it down. Stretch. Back through the heel, you're squeezing the glute. All right, and then we're gonna take a big exhale. I'm gonna curl knee toward the nose. So tuck the chin, take the knee toward the nose. They might not touch, no problem. And then extend, looking up. We'll do that one more time. Exhale, tuck the chin, bring the knee toward the nose. Inhale, look up, heel up. Let's hold. Good, bring it back down. All right, we're gonna do the left side. First, we'll take the leg up, heel, foot is flexed. We're just gonna pulse. All right, lengthen. Push the heel back, squeeze the glute. All right, now we're gonna alternate. We're gonna exhale, take the knee in toward the nose, tuck the chin, and inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl. One more time. Inhale, lengthen, and hold. Good. All right, bring it down. And we're gonna come to a kneeling position. Low kneel. If this is a challenge for your knees, just swing it back around to sitting with the legs crossed. No problem. All right. So whether you're kneeling or legs crossed, we're going to interlace the fingers. And on an exhale, we're going to push the palms out in front of us, squeezing the biceps and triceps, flex, gently locking the elbows. Good, relax, a little bend. Then we take the hands up over the head, same thing, trying to get those elbows to lock gently, palms up. Squeeze the biceps and triceps. You might feel it a little more in the shoulders with the hands up. All right, relax, elbow bends, and hands back. All right, we're gonna bring it to a reclined position. So again, we can, if you're already sitting with the legs crossed, you can just swing the feet out in front of you. All right, want to make sure there's enough room behind you. Come back. All right, so we're going to keep the back of the head on the floor and just take the legs straight up. Okay, so you hold here for a few moments. I'm just going to talk through. So think of the weight of your back just kind of sinking into the floor underneath you, from the low part of the back of the head, sinking down, and those legs are straight up. It's like you were doing a headstand or a handstand. So this is an inversion, some modified inversion. While your feet are up, if you want to wiggle the toes, flex and point the toes, so you're moving the ankles a little bit, make some circles with the ankles, give it a go, but just keep your feet up, back flat, and steady flow of breath. All right, keep going. I'm going to come back down and join you. All right, we're going to bend the knees and return the feet to the floor. Take the arms out like an airplane and just rock the knees side to side. Side to side. All right, coming back up, knees up. You're going to cross your right leg over your left and bring knees to the right. All right, so a big stretch on that left hip. Keep breathing. We're trying to keep the shoulders flat to the floor and just looking up softly at the ceiling. But knees are over to the right. Good. Just breathe through it. All right, we're going to switch sides. So bring both feet to the floor first. Just realign. And you're going to crisscross the left leg over the right. And now knees to the left. Remember to breathe. All right, gonna keep right where we are, just breathing through it, feeling that stretch in the hip and the side of the glute on our right side. And gently you come back to the middle. And again, we're just gonna softly dip the knees side to side. All right, come back to the middle. I'm going to take both the knees up. I'm going to hold on the top of the knees and just make circles with the legs separately. Feeling that through the hip socket, right? So you're just kind of turning turning the knees, the hips. Good. If that sounds weird to you, just take a look up. I don't mean you're turning the knees. That would, no. Just twisting, turning, really feeling it in that ball and joint type place in the hip. All right, we're gonna bring those feet down and stretch the legs out. And reach the arms back. Big full body stretch. Toes forward, fingers back. Stomach is firm. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze those muscles. Active squeeze. Push the feet forward. Hands back. And relax. All right, sit. You can either keep your legs just straight out like they are. Once in a while, I like to take my relaxation in a reclined butterfly. So just take the feet together. Whatever you feel comfortable with. And usually I drop the arms down by my sides, but if you want to just gently rest the hands on the stomach, that's also an option. But you want to get yourself to a place where you feel comfortable in this position to lie still for anywhere between 1 and 5 minutes for relaxation. So once you find your preferred position, you can close the eyes and just allow yourself to breathe comfortably. All right, you stay right where you are. And I'm just going to hold this relaxation for 1 to 5 minutes. Just to let your muscles go soft. And sink right down sink your weight down into the mat or the floor beneath you. Find a comfortable way to breathe. And after you've found that stillness, just allow yourself to rise up from the floor. Bring yourself up as slowly and as gently as you need to. And thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time. Namaste.